Good day, everybody. This is DJ Sam with SlamminTunes, and I have a very special guest with me today. I have Djazel. She's a pop singer-songwriter from Toronto, Canada.
Hi, guys.
And I have a few questions for her today, and we're going to be playing a couple of her tracks. And so with that, let's get started here. You have a unique artist name, and I'm just kind of curious how you came up with it.
It's actually my birth name. When my mother was pregnant for me, the year that I was born, there was a French ballet called Djazel. And she kind of got the inspiration from that. She put together a different spelling, and I thought it'd be suitable for an artist name because it was original and it was unique, and so I just stuck with my real name.
You don't hear that very often. That's really cool.
Thank you.
What do you do with your free time?
I listen to a lot of music. I also write a lot. When I'm not working, I spend time with my family, and I have 2 dogs. They're my babies, so I'm always spending time with them as well.
Okay. So you mentioned you listen to a lot of music. If somebody were to find your MP3 player, your phone, or your iPod laying around, mm-hmm. What artists, what music would you find in your iPod?
Oh gosh, anywhere from, I love Rihanna, I love Lady Gaga, Madonna, Michael Jackson. I also listen to different things, the Bee Gees, the Fugees. I also like hip hop. I like Chris Webby. I like Wiz Khalifa. I love Eminem. So yeah, my taste varies definitely.
Very diversified. That's really cool. So your website and your SoundCloud page describe your music as like a smooth R&B.
Right.
What made you decide to go with that style?
Basically my voice and just my influences. I listen to a lot of R&B as well, like Mary J. Blige and stuff like that. So it just seemed like a natural fit for me.
You said earlier that you like to write a lot. Are you writing anything in particular, or is it song lyrics?
I write song lyrics. I'm also starting to write different compositions as well. For my music, instead of just writing the lyrics, I'm also writing the actual music for it too. So that's been cool. That's been an experience.
Very cool. Have you done any live sets?
I have, and you know what? I've never changed the song lyrics in any of my sets, but I have played with rephrasing the melodies and singing my songs a little bit differently than you would hear on the album. So. All
right. Where do you usually gather your songwriting inspiration from?
I gather my songwriting inspiration from my own life experiences and just feelings or emotions that I'm going through at the time. I want people to be able to relate to my music, so a lot of it's really personal.
As it should be.
Yeah.
What's your usual songwriting process?
My usual songwriting process is I like to listen to a beat and see how it makes me feel. And then I'll come up with a concept and the words just kind of fall into it itself. It's like the song writes itself almost. All
right. So what do you think about online music sharing, and have you ever given away your music for free?
I do give away my music for free. I actually have a mixtape and songs on SoundCloud that you can download for free. I think it's a great way for artists to promote themselves and get their name out there. It's a great way to give the fans a treat, to keep them coming back because, that's what's going to get them buying your music is if you share your music for free as well, right?
Correct. SoundCloud is a really big outlet for independent artists and artists in general to get their music out to the masses.
Right, and it just seems like it's increasing.
So with that, let's go ahead and play your first track here. We're going to play Teardrops. Do you want to go ahead and announce this one in?
Okay, guys, so this is my song. It's called Teardrops featuring MC Gemini. Take a listen.
She's daddy's girl. I ain't even mad at her. I see a teardrop on her face. I'm just trying to be proud of her. I see a teardrop on her face. I see a teardrop on her face. I see a teardrop on her face. She's daddy's girl. You can't even be mad at her. Tears drop. Baby's bad, great Drake, best my city ever had. Name and light, showcase, center stage. Tickets top price, better days. Love away, she's an angel with a glaze. She'll trade you in, fade you out, like the mix. She's not like those other chicks in the city near you. go. Another day, another dollar, another show. No, not your average. Can't even call her whoa. See another teardrop on her face. I see another teardrop with tears drop. Thinking she's got the world in her hands. Does she even know? That's what other girls think. She's not your average. Whoa, can't even call her up. Another day, another show.
On my face, I see a teardrop, a teardrop. When those tears stop, she never knows. Cause I hide it, been through the shit. On my face, I see a teardrop. On my face, I see a teardrop, a teardrop. When those tears stop, she never knows. Cause I hide it, been through the shit. On my face, I see a teardrop, a teardrop. I tried to hold it in and keep myself together. That blue-eyed stare he gives makes me cave under pressure. I cannot help it, I try to fight it. The tears just sting my eyes, and then I finally realize I can't hold back the tears. I'm overcome with fear. Enjoy it while it lasts. These tears, they dry up fast. Cause I'm going places. The time just races. And I can't waste it, giving up more than just a teardrop.
On her face, I see a teardrop, a teardrop. When those tears stop, she never knows. Grows up so quick, been through the shit. On her face, I see a teardrop. On her face, I see a teardrop, a teardrop. When those tears stop, she never knows. Grows up so quick, been through the shit. On her face, I see a teardrop, a teardrop.
All right, everybody, we're back with Djazel here on SlamminTunes, and you're hanging out with DJ Sam. So we're going to get back into the interview here. Do you have any advice for new artists?
Yeah, definitely. Be very careful that you're not being taken advantage of. I know there are a lot of people in the industry who kind of take advantage of new artists because they don't exactly know what they're doing, or they don't know very much about the industry, and so they're kind of feeling their way through it. And also just make sure that your work is protected, that it's copywritten, and that you are receiving your royalties.
Definitely good advice. Do you think an online presence is important for your fans to find you? And also, you know, with fans comes critics. Are you all right with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you aren't doing something right, then you're not going to have any critics. And I think it's important for fans and critics to be able to find you because, I mean, you don't want it to be difficult. Usually people don't go beyond the first page of Google. So if you're typing in someone's name into Google and you're not coming up, I mean, it weakens your credibility. I mean, you definitely want to be accessible and easy to find for fans to gravitate towards you and your music.
All right. How can people find your music? What's your favorite social media? And well, I think we already know your favorite music promotional site. And, give everybody every way to get a hold of you so they can get a hold of you and they can hear your great music too.
So you can find me on Djazel.com, DJAZEL.com. You can also find me on YouTube, MySpace, SoundCloud, of course, Reverb Nation, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can find me on Bandcamp, Last.fm, DatPiff, pretty much everywhere.
Is there anything you would like to share from, I don't know, new merchandise to upcoming shows or tours or maybe a new album?
Yes, definitely. I just recently added some new merchandise to the website, so you guys should definitely check that out. Also, we are organizing Musicians Walk for Cancer. That's either going to be taking place in August or September. We're going to be walking for 31 hours straight. We're starting in Toronto, and we're ending in Stratford. So, yeah, basically we're walking to raise money and awareness for cancer.
Cool. And very commendable.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's going to be tough walking for 31 hours straight. But
I can imagine.
but I'm excited. It's for a good cause, so it'll be worth it.
Awesome. So, wow, I really don't have any other questions for you, Djazel. Let's go ahead and play your next track. And It's And There You Are. Do you want to go ahead and announce us into that one?
Sure. You guys are listening to SlamminTunes. This is Djazel and my song And There You Are.
Thank you so much, Djazel.
Thank you so much for having me. I had a wonderful time.
There you are. There you are.
There you are. There you are.
I don't know where you came from, but it's time
For you to go.
as I watch you board that train. I forget
Because of my pain.
there you are, standing there, and there you are. It's hard to care, 'cause you said you'd always be here, but you let me down. And I never asked for much, boy, but you threw in the towel. And there you are.
There you are. There you are. You love to tell me one thing, then you act out from left wing. I won't waste my precious time. You checked out